Trump's polling numbers hit a new low. Don't expect him to change course. That's the headline from a new analysis by Peter Baker in the New York Times, and it captures a striking moment in the presidency. Barely a third of Americans now approve of President Trump's handling of the job, putting him at historic depths for a second-term president at this stage of his tenure. The latest nonpartisan surveys show his support hovering around just 34%, matching the lowest point of his entire presidency. To put that in perspective, the only second-term president with lower numbers at this point in the polling era going back to the 1940s was Richard Nixon, and that was just days before he resigned over Watergate. These numbers come amid a stalemated conflict with Iran and high gas prices that are taking a clear political toll. In a normal White House, this would trigger panic mode 3 months before a midterm election, staff changes, new speeches, policy pivots. But as Baker notes, Trump has never been a normal president. After a spate of bad polls earlier this summer, he simply declared they weren't true, writing on social media in all caps, "My real poll numbers are the highest they have ever been." Republican strategist Douglas High told The Times he doesn't expect any switch in strategy. He's always going to project strength regardless what the numbers are, and he'll say they're fake anyway, High said. Short of him screaming and throwing something at a staffer, that's it. Part of the challenge is that it's hard to correct course when the course itself is unclear. Trump follows his instincts impulsively, sometimes reversing himself by the day or even the hour. Yet this approach has dominated American politics for more than a decade. Even though he won only a plurality in 2024, never secured a majority of the popular vote in any of his 3 elections, and never enjoyed majority support in Gallup polling during either term, he has governed as if he had a broad mandate. Now, though, the bleak numbers have Republicans increasingly rattled. They fear a Democratic wave that could cost them the House and possibly even the Senate in November. The CNN poll showing 34% approval is just one of a flurry of new surveys finding Trump at the nadir of his presidency. Whether this forces any change remains to be seen, but history suggests the president will double down on his current approach rather than pivot. Thanks for listening. I'm your host, and we'll be back soon with more analysis.